everyone, hope you all are doing great and welcome back to my channel. So I don't know about your house, but our house has been hit with the bug. So I know in our area we have been having a really bad chest cold kind of going around, and it hit our house. So both my husband was sick, both of my children have been sick so far. Knock on wood, I haven't gotten sick. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the tips and tricks that I have found to try and keep the sickness at bay from spreading everywhere. I hope you guys enjoy. So once my family starts getting sick, usually I start kind of being in a frantic cleaning mode. So both during and after, I kind of scour the house. So I like to wipe down all of the surfaces that are touched a lot, like doorknobs and light switches and whatnot. And then I like to wipe down rooms we are usually hanging out in a lot. Right now I'm using a Norwex cloth, which has disinfecting properties. If you do not have one of those, some other options are Lysol wipes or Clorox wipes or whatever you want to use. Also some good old-fashioned multi-purpose cleaner. Just go ahead and spray that either on the rag or the object, depending on what it is, and wipe it down. I know it's really hard to try and keep, kids from touching everything, and I know mine has a tendency to put, when he's in the cart, put his mouth on it, which is gross. So what I try and do is whenever I get the cart, usually they'll have the little dispenser thing for hand sanitizing or sanitizer wipes. I try and wipe down the cart as much as possible. Just try and get rid of most of the germs, especially the kid ones, the kid car stuff. Ugh, I don't even want to think about what goes into that. But some things that I found are they make travel size, what is this, Clorox, but they're disinfectant wipes. I think I bought them, I bought them a while ago, but I've still been using them, bought them with my own money and everything. I've still been using them for a while. I like these, especially when we go to fast food places, because I can wipe down the tables really quick. And I feel like they do a better job than a baby wipe. So baby wipe's not going to disinfect what has been on there. The other thing are wet ones, or whatever brand. I like these for being able to wipe down hands as well. I also have obviously baby wipes always on hand to wipe down, any fingers and hands and face and whatever has been being touched. And if you don't want to use things with other chemicals like Clorox wipes and whatnot, whatever other brands there are out there, some other all-natural options are, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with, Norwex or something. I know they make rags or cloths, whatever you want to call them, that you can use to wipe down, just wet them and then wipe down the surfaces. Or I know there's a couple of brands that make wipes that are made with all essential oils and stuff. So there are a couple different options if you don't really feel comfortable with just using, conventional cleaners. I say conventional. And then my ultimate favorite thing is spray hand sanitizer. The gels, and I just find it never really does great with kids because, they get too much Doolittle, they kind of mix parts of their hands and stuff. So we have this, who makes this? Honest Company, but I know a whole bunch of I've seen at least 2 or 3 other brands that make something just like this. And it's really nice is you just spray and then you can wipe, but you can spray the front and the back, and they smell good. This is in lemongrass. I have at least 2 other ones, one in grapefruit and one in lavender. I love them because I can get in the car and I just spray the kids down, and I've been showing at least my 2-year-old, he knows how to kind of rub it in. I can spray my baby's hands down and I don't have to worry about, the gel still being on there. And this brand is, I know the Honest Company is pretty natural with all their ingredients. So I like that because I don't have to worry about them sticking their hands in their mouths. And so I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. These are just products that I have found that I absolutely love to use, especially when we're going out to the stores, facing all these unknown things that the kids could be touching and shoving in their mouths. So when my kids are sick, I push fluids on them hard. So I'm constantly giving my baby and my son drinks. I either give them water or some watered down Gatorade, but just some fluids to get in there. I also try and drink lots of water. The other thing I like to take is some sort of a immune boosting powder, so like Emergency or Airborne, but I cannot stomach the taste straight in water, so I like to mix it in the water and then pour some juice in it for a little splash of flavor. And if your mom was anything like mine, we always had chicken noodle soup when we were sick. And I just carry that on, packing it full of lots of onions and garlic, of natural antibiotics. I also like to go through all of our medicine, both baby and adult, just to see what we have, to make sure we have everything that we need. And if we need to get anything, I make sure to put that down on the list and so I can go get that. Having a bath whenever you're sick helps anyway, and I just like to add in some Epsom salt for this time around. We were all congested and everything, so I like to take Vicks or some sort of a baby alternative, and I like to put it on the bottoms of their feet, put them in socks or footsie pajamas, and then I also apply it to their chest to help with any of the congestions for when they go to sleep at night. Also, something I know I'm guilty of remembering is please get a new toothbrush after you're done being sick. Just throw the old one away, just get a new one. Having a humidifier running is something that I find helps so much when you're sick, especially if you're congested of any sort. So we try to constantly keep some sort of a humidifier or diffuser running. And different essential oils, if you want to add them to it, can help. I know we like to use lavender and eucalyptus and lemon and tea tree. Those are some of our personal favorites, but I would definitely encourage you to do some research, see what the different properties of the oils are, and then go from there. So I hope some of these tips helped you and gave you some ideas. If you have other ways, tips and tricks that you use to try and keep sickness out or to avoid sickness altogether, even better, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.